How's it going? And welcome to MLM Warrior Mindset. Today, I want to take you all on a field trip. But before I do that, I want to talk to you about scams because a lot of people truly don't understand the difference between a legitimate MLM business and a not so legit MLM business. So today, I want to show you how you know if it's a scam or if it's not. And if you happen to be watching this video because you want to know if 5 for free is a scam or legitimate business, then you're in the right place. So let's jump right into it. 5 for free basically is a company that will pay you $5 for opting into their page. Now, here's the thing, and I'm at the video and I really want you to hear this part of the video. So if the screencast or it messes up a little bit, just bear with me.
On steroids? You bet it is, and here's why. One thing about the 5 for free program is that we are a 2-up program. So what's a 2-up or a 2-pass-up? Well, what it means is that when you first join, when you get your first 2 people in, you don't get paid on those people. You have to give them up. You have to give those first 2 away. And where do they go to? It goes to the company. It goes to myself and my partner, Martin and Roger. And we get your first 2 signups. And we don't feel bad about taking your first 2 anyway, because we're the ones paying all that free money out to you, right? So you can join for free and you get all those people in, but the first 2 you have to pass up. But let's say you got your third person and her name's Jane. Well, Jane signs up, you get paid for Jane. Now Jane gets Tim and Harry. That's her first 2. Well, she has to pass up her first 2 because everyone has to pass up their first 2. And when they pass them up, it goes to the company. That means Jane didn't get paid for those 2 people and you didn't get paid for those 2 people. But we have what's called the money plug-in. So if you had got the money plug-in, what's going to happen is that when Jane passes up her first 2, guess what? It doesn't go to the company, it goes to you. Every single person that you bring in, when they pass up their first 2, let's say you brought in 100 people. Well, they're going to have to pass up 200 to you, right? And it's not going to go to the company because you got the money plug-in. Without the money plug-in, it's just like the other scenario we saw, that you just get all the people that come in. But with the money plug-in, they pass it up to you. But guess what? The people that are passed up to you, they have to pass up their first 2. So let's say Jane passes up her first 2. Well, they have to pass their 2 up. That's an extra 4. It goes to you. And then those 4 have to pass up their first 2. That's an extra 8 to you. Then 16 and 32 and 64 and 128 and 256, 512, 1,024. It just gets bigger and bigger. You can literally get thousands and thousands of people passed up to you by the automatic money plug-in. You don't even have to think about it. It just built it. So let's do our little scenario again. Let's do the one where we did 10 and everyone averaged 10, right? Look at this here. This is going to show you what the money plug-in does down here. This is going to show you for the normal way, without the money plug-in. So we know we're going to make money here. 10 people, remember that was $162.50. Let's find out. There's $162.50, but if you had the money plug-in, oh wow, look at this, $1,706.25. You made an extra $1,543.75 because you had the money plug-in. Well, great. What happens if you got that 11 that we talked about? Look at that, $214.50. Oh man, that's crazy. But this is more crazy, $2,252.25. You made an extra $2,037.75. Let's just jump up to the 15. Let's just save time here. We know it's going to be $532.50, which it is, but look at this. With the money plug-in, it's $5,591.25. And what's really interesting here is $3,993.75 of that is going to be residual income. This comes for you every month. So
Okay, now, I hope you all understood what he just said. And excuse me because I'm trying to keep from laughing. Now, I want to show you one more thing before we really jump into it and dissect this thing down and really show people what it's really about. So we're going to go to the learn more because we want to make sure we fully understand this and we're not giving any bogus reviews. So as I scroll down here, I was looking because I know like the definition of a pyramid scheme or a scam. So I wanted to know, was there any real exchange of goods? So when I scroll down a little bit further, I have found out where you could make sales on you can make commissions on if they sell some of their other items. So I wanted to see what the other items were. So I clicked over to it, and this is basically their other items. Cam Studio is the original Camtasia, just in case you all didn't know that. Um, Basically, these are some tools that they sell on the back end. And let's just jump right into it because this is like a hot topic for me. Because I feel like these kind of companies give honest entrepreneurs and MLM businesses like myself a bad name. So let's just swing over here and let's fire up that highlighter. Now, this is a scam, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, first of all, they're going to give you $5 for opting into the page. So you opt into the page, you get $5. There's nothing wrong with this right here. This is just like, this could be anything like you filling out a survey or something and you opt into the page and they pay you so much money for doing it. So this part right here is cool. But here's the thing. If they were paying you to opt into the page, then it would be cool. But when you dig a little bit deeper into it, which I did, they're not necessarily paying you to opt into the page because when you come in, you have two options. You have one option, which I'll show you right quick. You have one option, which is to come in as a free person, and you have another option to take the money plug-in. Now, as you can see, you can sign up right here, and after you sign up right here, you can basically pick which way you want to come in at. Now, I'm not going to do this because I don't want my name attached to being a part of something like this. So I'm not going to go any further than this. I do apologize about that, but let's bounce back over here, and let me show you what's going to happen. Okay, so once you get the $5, here's what happened. You have two choices in order to get this $5. You can go and fill out a survey, which is, you know, what people have you do, or you can get the money plug-in. Now, here's where it really gets interesting. Let's say if you come in for free. If you come in for free, then you fill out the survey. But if you don't want to come in for free and you don't want to fill out the survey, then you can come in at the money plug-in. And if you come in at the money plug-in, you're paying $10 a month, and you bypass doing the survey. So that means you just basically paid your money. And I'm going to draw it out for you because I know I'm a very visual person. So let's say right here. And we're going to play like all these circles are people for the sake of time. And let's say you paid your $10. Now, because you paid your $10, all these people who come in and pay their $10, you get $2.50 residual on the back end for them. But here's the thing. When you're doing that, the only reason why you're able to get this is because you have this money plug-in. Now, how it works is this. In order for you to have a legitimate MLM business, goods must exchange hands. Because you tell a person that, okay, I'll give you $2.50 on every sale you make, and we'll call it a money plug-in, and that's how you bring people in. No, that's a scam. Why? Because there are no change of goods. Naming something does not make it an actual tangible product or service. Now, all these people who come in at the $10 mark, you get a commission off them, which is the residual income he was talking about in the background. And if they come in at the free entry, you still get some type of sale off them off the $5. But here's the thing. If let's say you decide to come in at the free point. If you come in at the free point, then you are coming in, you get $5 for free. That part was true. But now you have to take a survey. And what this survey does is allow you to get the $5. So you don't get the $5 if you don't fill out the survey. So for them to say that it's a free $5 and you can't be free, actually is not free, and they're not, and the bribe or the offer is not, okay, if you give us your email address and join our database, then we'll give you $5. That's not the case, because even after you give them that, you still have to fill out a survey. And if you don't want to fill out the survey, then you can go to the money plug-in. But without you filling out that survey, then you won't get the $5. And that's really how they make their money. For the free people, they fill out the survey, which meaning you can join a survey group if you wanted to, and every survey you take, you make money off of it. It's very long, very tedious. I don't recommend it, but if that's what you want to do, you're absolutely able to do that, and it's totally legal. Why? Because there's plenty of companies out here that will pay to know what their consumers want. So yes, that part is legal. But when you bypass taking that survey and you would rather pay for the money plug-in and you get more money and no goods are really changing hands, it's just you being able to say, okay, I got a plug-in. Okay, let me see it. You can't see it. It's not tangible. It's basically just words attached to their reasoning for giving you this money. And think about it. Each one of these people is worth $10 if they come in at that level. So if each one of these people is worth $10, then basically what that means is you getting $2.50 off everybody front end to you. And everybody's second and third generation, if I'm not mistaken, is anywhere from $1.50 to $1.75. Don't quote me on that, because like I say, I only did enough research to find out if this was a scam or not. And at the end of the day, 5 for free is a scam. And eventually they will get shut down. So if you were thinking about buying or joining this, it's not worth it. Why? Because it's going to be somebody that comes along, realizes that this is a scam, and all them people that you done got into this organization is going to be lost. So my advice to you would be, if you really want to join the network marketing industry, or you really want to be an entrepreneur, then do things right, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to pay off in the long run. It makes no sense to go out there and get maybe 500 or 5,000 people and you lose all of that when you could have been building a legitimate MLM business and was able to keep all of that. So my review is don't join 5 for free, because it is a scam and eventually it will get shut down, because there is no real goods exchanging hands. It's just a lot of money exchanging hands, and that's what a pyramid scheme is. That's what a pyramid scheme is, and that's what's frowned upon. So this is Willie from MLM Warrior Mindset saying, make sure you do your own due diligence before joining 5forfree.com. Till next time.